Hi, I'm just following on from the nail prepping video and the nail tip application and nail foam tailoring video. So on this one I'm going to do a 3D French using the new collection of colours. So first off, I'm going to start by just pushing my cuticle back again, just to neaten this up. So I always do this before I start applying any colour or any product to my nail, so it's nice and tidy. Then I'm going to apply my rubber base coat because I'm going to do this with polygel. Just start by bouncing it up to the cuticle, covering the sides. And then I'm going to pop that in the lamp for 30 seconds. So using my PoliBuild in sheer pink and my Halo PoliBuild tool, I'm going to use the sheer pink to make an extended nail bed. So I'm just going to take out a little bit on the end of my spatula, and I'm just going to place this on my nail. Then using the liquid control, I'm going to move it around and create the shape. So I'm going to start off by pressing it down to my cuticle and around the sides, making this nice and neat. And then what we're aiming to do is to build a wall around the side, because we're gel polished, is going to push up against this wall. So you're just going to pat and push this around till you're happy. Making sure there's a nice wall on the side here. Once I'm happy with that, I'm going to pop this in the lamp for 60 seconds to set the PoliBuild. So once it's been in the lamp for 60 seconds, it will have a tacky layer on. So before I file into shape, I'm going to go over with my Prep and Scrub and a Halo Elite Wipe. I'm just going to remove that tacky layer. And then I'm just going to neaten up this shape and build a sharper, crisper wall. So you can just see there that the wall is nice and crisp around the sides. So it doesn't matter how high this is, because we're going to file down and file into shape afterwards. So the first colour I'm going to go for is Bikini Pink. I'm going to use a thin detailer brush. And I'm just going to paint up the sides of my wall, and this is going to reveal the 3D look at the end. It doesn't matter if you go up onto the top layer up here, because we're going to file after as well. So I'm still just making sure that I cover all of the sides. So once I've covered all my sides, I'm just going to then begin to just drag it down a little bit, because we're going to cut this layer in clear easy build and do the same shape again. Doesn't matter if you go over, because we're going to file the next layer. Just make sure there's nothing on your skin before you pop that in the lamp. And then we're going to cure this for 30 seconds. So I did 2 coats of the pink, and now I'm going to cap it in clear PoliBuild. I'm just going to take a small amount, and I'm going to pop this right in the center of the nail. That way it's easier to push down equally on both sides. I'm just going to flatten this down using my liquid control to move it. I'm just going to push down the side, so we'll need to be building another wall, but in more clear this time. And then we'll repeat the process. You can try to get right down to the sides. And then we're going to do the same on the other side. Making sure that you keep a wall right in your corners as well. Then once I'm happy with that, I'm going to pop this in the lamp for 60 seconds. So once this comes out the lamp, I'm going to remove my tacky layer. And then I'm going to file the clear PoliBuild the same as what I did with the pink. Neaten this up. So again, I just want to be building a wall for my next colour to go up to. Remove any dust so I can see. I'm just going to slightly file over the top, so I can see the thickness. The pink line that I've done. So once I'm happy with my shape there, I'm going to go ahead and do my next colour, and I'm going to use Tropical Blue. I'm just going to use the same technique as I did with the pink. Painting up the sides of the wall. filling that down a little bit. So you can see the walls that I've made are quite high, and that's just to make it a little bit easier. You can always make them a little bit smaller if you wanted to, but we're going to file this all into shape and file it down at the end anyways. So once you're happy with the coverage and that you've made sure you've painted all the way up the sides, I'm going to pop that in the lamp for 30 seconds. So now I'm going to repeat the process with the clear PoliBuild. So I'm just going to pop this in the middle and use my liquid control. I'm going to pat this down and again right round to the edges. We're going to build another wall. So once you're happy with your wall that you've built and the shape you have it in, we're going to pop that in the lamp for 60 seconds. So again, once this has been in the lamp, I'm going to remove my tacky layer with my prep and scrub. And then we're going to do the same filing process and neaten up this wall that we've made. I'm going to lightly file over the top so I can check the width of this. And once I'm happy with the thickness of my wall around the side, we're going to repeat the process, and this time I'm going to use Mojito. So I'm going to use my detailing brush again. And this time I'm going to cover the side walls and all of the free edge with the nail tip. And I'm going to pop that in the lamp for 30 seconds. So this is the last stage that we're capping in. So I'm going to cover the remainder of the nail in PoliBuild. again, just pushing it right down the sides to make sure you cover that last layer of gel polish. And then once that's fully covered, you're going to pop that in the lamp for 60 seconds. So that's my last coat of PoliBuild cured. I'm going to remove my tacky layer before I start filing. So now all that's left to do is file this nail into shape. So I've finished filing my nail into shape. I've removed any dust, and I'm going to go over with my Elite Buffer. This is just going to remove any nail file marks and smooth out the nail. I'm going to remove all of the dust again, and I'm going to go over with my non-white top coat. I'm just going to start at the cuticle. Over the full nail. And pop that in the lamp for 30 seconds. So once the top coat is cooled down from coming out the lamp, I've applied my cuticle oil, so you can really see the effect now. So you can try this with any colour combination or any glitters.